January the 9th, and I thought to myself, I'm cracking on with work, I'm working from home today, got to take my lunch break. But let's have a rethink, because I've got to do a lot of digging down this allotment, an awful lot of digging. But let's have another little look at it, and maybe do some new plans. It's just me today, so hopefully I'll be able to really show you everything. I'm not too worried about time, I've got half hour. Right, there's nobody on there today. Let's show you the plot, shall we? So this is the allotment plot. Sorry about the wind. Oh, I'll bring you back when we get to it. Be right back. Right, so polytunnel arrives today. I'm not going to be setting that up till Saturday at the earliest. And I'm trying to work out if I want to do it, because I wanted to do the plot so everything's nice and square with no real sort of differences to the sizes in every bed and things like that, etc, etc. Most of my tarps come up with the wind. Yes, that's why I wanted to do it. But then I was watching another YouTuber, alas, Emma's allotment, that's the one. And she just recently got a second allotment plot beside her first one. The first one she'd done was very much what I'm thinking of doing. But the second one, I think she used the term higgledy-piggledy. Bloody love that term. And I'm starting to think I might like that idea. But there still needs to be some order to it. So, I'll show you what I'm thinking. So, if I go to the back of this plot, sorry for the shaky camera, I'm not very good at this editing stuff yet. I should have brought the other camera, I've got a new camera for this now. Ah, this was a silly idea with the sun glare. So what I was thinking was having beds coming down there, coming down there. Take these currant bushes out because we don't really tend to eat currants. Have the shed here and have the polytunnel there. I'm still thinking the polytunnel would be good just there, but instead of facing this way, have it facing this way instead. And the shed's still facing that way. Try and expand the strawberry bed down a bit, make this a bit bigger, but with some pathways in between them. Now I've got a load of doors here, which somebody used to make an old compost heap. I'm thinking I'm going to want that in the corner just here. Yeah. So what have we actually got on this plot? So we've got an old artichoke. I always struggle with artichokes, as you know, so I might keep her. The corner here, I've already started clearing things. There's loads of, well, all the stuff that's in there at the moment was just spread out all over there. See if I can stand by this shed to get a bit of shelter, shall we? Yeah, there we go. So I'm going to put my apple tree in here, and probably a wildlife pond in just there somewhere. Just a tub, sink it in the ground, a couple of plants. It'll help attract some wildlife. And these are the currants and some gooseberries, so they're probably going to come out. Might keep the gooseberries, I don't know yet. That's the tarp me and the wife and kids put down, so I can get potatoes and onions in there in the coming weeks, although it would just be onions at first. I know it's a bit late for onions, but when I was in the garden centre the other day, they had them, a big bag of them reduced from £5 to £1. So I grabbed 2. Worst case scenario, I'll have a load of small onions come summer. That's not that bad, is it? I have to take out all of this because I'm thinking this might be a good spot to have the poly. And then have a path coming across there. The other thing I'm thinking, I was oohing and ahhing about doing wood chip, but I think I might just do grass paths. I'm starting to think it might be a bit better. And then these raspberry canes I was thinking of taking out. I may just keep them because there's already a path kind of formed here. Get the strimmer on it, see what it's like underneath, but have the grass path either side of it, and then have this as one big bed and that one as one big bed for the summer. I don't know. I'm going to take some rough drawings and I'll meet you back at the office. Right, welcome back. So we've had a little butcher's. I've seen, oh yeah, wrong way. Guess what turned up? Polytunnel's here. You're not going to be able to see bugger all of this, are you? Nope. I'll show you what I've done on the computer in a second. But I've done a rough sketch. I think I'm going to keep the raspberries. I think I'm going to keep the artichoke. And definitely going to keep the strawberries. We have one massive bed of strawberries already at home, and we have a number of other beds that we use, pots and things like that. So we'll use all of these things. So we'll keep them. And I am going to do, as Emma said, the higgledy-piggledy, because I much prefer the idea of that. Now, I've done a little sketch up on here. I don't think it's going to be like this. Bear with me a second. Again, apologies for my editing. It's not, well, not editing. Editing? Oh, my camera work. Spin the camera around. This might not work. If it doesn't work, you won't see it. But this is what I've done for the moment. So, this is how I'm going to set the allotment up. I've put brown in for the paths, although I think this is just going to be grass pathing and some paving slabs here and there. Compost at the top left, and work that out. So, let's put this down again. I'm going to have to get a lot better at camera work to do good videos, I think. So, next steps. I cannot get down the allotment properly until the weekend. Saturday I will be down there all day. Take the gas stove, kettle, everything like that, so I'll be happy chappy. Wife can bring me down some bacon and do a bacon sandwich if I ask her really nicely. And I'm going to start getting tilling. I'm not doing the raised beds that I've done at home. At home I've done 2 metre by 1 metre raised beds that were around about 3 foot high. I liked them, but I built them out of pallet wood, and there was a couple of quite big structural mistakes that I made when I made them. But they were the first ones I made. I'm very happy that I made them. They looked lovely, but they have started to fall apart now. So the plan moving forward is I am going to be getting rid of them. I'm going to save the strawberry plants, might take them down the allotment, might put in a different bed at home for the strawberries, I'm not sure yet, figure that out later on in the year. But I have got a lot of very good soil in those, so my plan moving forward, once I've got everything set up and ready, is I'm actually going to take that compost and I'm going to take it down the allotment so I can just put him straight onto the soil. I've got lots of cardboard, lots of clean cardboard, got even more now, so I'll be laying that down for my compost to sit on top of it. It'll add lots of structure to the soil. It'll also add lots of ability for it to retain the moisture, so it's always a positive thing to do. But yeah, so that's the plan. So the next few days won't be down there. Saturday, I'm going to take some timber, some poles, bits and pieces like that. I've got quite a few posts and things like that I can take down, and I'm going to start actually putting some boundary lines in for where all these beds are going to be. Start getting the cardboard down, and might start taking some compost down, but the main job, set the boundary lines up and get this set up. I picked it up off of Amazon. It was only £50. I think it's 2 metres by 2 metres or 2 metres by 3 metres, I can't remember now, but you'll find out that just as I will on Saturday. Anyway, it's only a short one for today. Thank you ever so much for joining us. Hope you enjoyed, and enjoy the rest of your day, and I'll speak to you soon. Bye.